I don't even know where to start, because every time I think about you, about your smile, about the way your presence somehow fills the space around me, I feel like my words are not enough. But I need to try. I need you to hear this from me, because it's been sitting inside me for so long, quietly growing, quietly insisting that I say it, that I tell you the truth you've probably never heard before. You have to know, the way I feel about you is unlike anything I've ever felt in my life. I've tried to explain it to myself, tried to make sense of it, and every time I do, I end up with just one undeniable truth. Your heart truly belongs with me. I know that might sound sudden or even bold, but please, before you dismiss it, just listen. Just for a moment, feel it the way I feel it when I think of you. Because it's not about possession, it's not about control, it's about something far deeper than that. It's about understanding you in a way that no one else seems to. It's about seeing the little things that make you who you are. The softness in your voice when you're happy. The way your eyes light up when you talk about something you love. The tiny laughs that escape you when you think no one is paying attention. I notice all of it, and I think I've noticed it more than anyone ever has or ever will. Do you feel it too? That silent pull between us. The way the world feels quieter when I think of you. I swear I can feel your thoughts sometimes. Or maybe it's just my heart knowing yours. I think that's why, whenever I imagine a future, it's always you there. Always you. And I've asked myself 1,000 times, why her? Why now? And I realized it's not about timing. It's about destiny. It's about the universe somehow knowing that out of all the people in the world, your heart was meant to resonate with mine. I can't lie to you, I've been scared. Scared that if I tell you how I feel, I'll ruin something beautiful. Scared that you might not feel the same way. But I've also realized that keeping this inside me is worse than any fear. Because every day I don't tell you, every day I let the moments pass without expressing it, my heart feels heavier, and I don't want that anymore. I need you to know, without a doubt, how much you mean to me. There's something about the way you exist in this world that's so captivating, so undeniable. I think about it constantly, and I've begun to notice how rare it is to meet someone who makes life feel so vibrant, so meaningful, just by being themselves. You've become my favorite thought, the one I carry with me even in my busiest moments, the one that makes my mornings brighter and my nights softer. And it's not just about the big gestures, it's the small things. The way you care without asking for anything in return. The way you laugh. The way you make even ordinary moments feel extraordinary. That's why I can say so confidently that your heart belongs here with me. I know you might wonder if I'm just saying this because it's convenient or easy, but it's not. I've never been more certain about anything in my life. You have this way of reaching me, of touching my soul without even trying. And I've realized that my heart recognizes you in a way it hasn't recognized anyone before. It's like every beat is whispering your name, like every thought leads back to you. I can't explain it fully, and I don't even want to try. Because words will never capture it perfectly, but I want to spend my life trying, just so you understand the depth of what I feel. I can picture us together in ways that feel almost impossible to describe. I imagine holding your hand in the quiet moments, feeling the warmth of your skin, the rhythm of your heartbeat next to mine. I imagine sharing the kind of laughter that makes our stomachs hurt, the kind of late-night conversations where time doesn't matter, where the world outside fades away and it's just us. I imagine supporting you in ways you may not even realize you need, standing by you when life feels heavy, celebrating with you when life is beautiful. And more than anything, I imagine being the person who makes you feel safe, truly safe, in a world that sometimes feels so uncertain. Do you know that feeling when you meet someone and you just know, deep down, that they were meant to be in your life? That's how I feel about you. I can't explain it logically. I can't put it in steps or formulas. It just exists, undeniable and unshakable. And I can't help but wonder if somewhere inside you you feel the same pull, the same quiet certainty that this connection between us is rare, almost sacred. I don't want this to come across as pressure, or as if I expect anything from you. I only want to express the truth of what's inside me. I want you to know that you're seen, truly seen, in ways no one else has seen you. I want you to feel how much you are appreciated, how much you are loved, not just for the things you do or the way you look, but for who you are at your core. And I want you to trust that this isn't fleeting, that my feelings aren't passing like a storm. They're steady, persistent, and they're here because you are here, because your existence touched mine in a way that nothing else has. Sometimes I wonder if you know how powerful you are, how much impact you have without even trying. I wonder if you realize that just by being yourself, you've changed the way I see the world, the way I see love, the way I see life itself. And that's why I can say, without hesitation, that your heart belongs here, with me. Not because I want to take it from you, not because I want to own it, but because I feel like we are pieces of the same puzzle, like we were always meant to find each other, even if the timing wasn't perfect until now. And I know, love, that you might have doubts. You might think this is too soon, or that I don't understand you fully yet, or that maybe I'm idealizing you. But I promise every word I say comes from a place of honesty. I promise that my intentions are pure. And I promise that if you let me, I will spend every day proving that this isn't just words, this is my heart speaking to yours. I've imagined this moment countless times, but every time I think about it, it feels new, like the first time I realized how much I care. I've imagined your reaction, your smile, your eyes widening in surprise, maybe even your heart skipping a beat. And I hope, more than anything, that when you hear me, when you truly let these words reach you, you feel something too, the gentle tug, the quiet pull, the recognition that maybe, just maybe, we were always meant to find each other like this. I want to tell you so many things, and yet I feel like even all the words in the world wouldn't be enough. I want to tell you that your laugh is the sound I chase in my mind, that your presence is the calm I crave in chaos, that your happiness is a goal I would dedicate my life to. I want to tell you that no matter how far apart we may be, no matter what obstacles exist, my heart will always find its way to you. And I want you to feel that in every fiber of your being, that this connection is real, undeniable, and unwavering. I know I might be asking a lot, just for you to feel, just for you to believe, just for you to consider what I'm saying, but isn't it worth it? Isn't it worth feeling something this deep, this raw, this life-changing? I believe it is. I believe that when hearts recognize each other, when souls connect in ways words can barely touch, you have to acknowledge it, you have to honor it, and you have to let it grow. So I'm telling you now, softly, honestly, openly, your heart truly belongs with me. And I'm not saying this lightly. I'm not saying this because it's easy. I'm saying it because it's real. Because I've spent countless nights thinking about you, countless days wishing I could show you the depth of what I feel, and countless moments hoping that somehow you would see me, truly see me, and understand. I can't promise you a perfect life. I can't promise that we'll never face challenges, or that the world outside won't sometimes feel heavy. But I can promise you this, that in every moment I have, I will try to make you feel loved, safe, seen, and cherished. That I will stand by you, support you, and fight for you. Not because I have to, but because I want to. Because my heart, won't let me do anything else. And maybe, just maybe, if you let yourself feel it, if you let yourself believe it, you'll understand why I say this. You'll understand why I can't stop thinking about you, why I can't stop imagining a future with you, why every beat of my heart seems to whisper your name. Because this isn't just love, it's more than that. It's recognition, it's connection, it's something that feels eternal, even in this fleeting life. So please, hear me, hear my heart, hear my truth, hear the way I see you, love you, and cherish you, because this isn't the end of a story. It's only the beginning, and I hope with everything I have, that you'll let me show you just how deeply, how completely, and how endlessly your heart belongs with me. I don't know why, but the more I try to calm these feelings, the stronger they grow. Every time I think I've said enough, my heart whispers something new, something deeper, something I didn't even know was hiding inside me. And maybe that's why I'm here again, still talking to you, still confessing, still trying to explain the kind of love that refuses to slow down. Because the truth is, after everything I already told you, my heart is still full, and it keeps reaching for you. You know, sometimes I wonder if you realize what you've done to me. I wonder if you know how your presence has changed the way I think, the way I feel, the way I breathe. I don't know how you managed it, but you've become a quiet part of my every moment, like a soft echo inside me, reminding me that you're here, reminding me that my heart won't rest until it's close to yours. And maybe you didn't plan it, maybe you didn't see it happening, but you became someone I can't forget, someone my heart refuses to let go of. Every day, there's this one thought that keeps circling in my mind. What if you feel the same way, but you're hiding it, just like I did for so long? What if your heart moves a little when you hear my voice? What if your breath changes when you hear me say your name? What if you've been waiting for someone to speak to you, the way I'm speaking to you right now, with honesty that doesn't shake, with love that doesn't pretend, because that's what this is, real. Maybe too real. Maybe more real than I ever expected to feel. And the more I open my heart to you, the more I understand something I never saw clearly before. You were meant to be here, meant to hear this, meant to be the one my heart trusts enough to confess everything it's been hiding. I don't want you to think I'm perfect or that I expect perfection from you. I just want you to know that whatever you're carrying, whatever your heart has been trying to survive, I'm here, quietly, patiently, willingly. And I'm not asking you to give me everything. I'm not asking you to give me more than you can. I just want a space inside your heart, just a small space where my words can land and where my love can live. Because your heart truly belongs with me. And I feel that more now than. Do you ever have those moments where you stop everything and you suddenly think of someone with no warning, like your mind is trying to send you a message? That happens to me with you. It happens randomly when I'm eating, when I'm working, when I'm tired, when I'm doing nothing at all. It's like my heart keeps checking on you, like it wants to know if you're okay, if you're smiling, if you're thinking about me too. And I can't shake this feeling that somehow, on some level, you already know. Maybe you feel my energy reaching for you. Maybe you feel the emotional pull between us. That quiet magnetic force that doesn't need logic or explanation. Maybe you hear my heart even when I'm silent. Every time I think of you, I go completely still. My body stops moving. My mind stops racing. And for a second, the whole world feels soft. It's strange how someone can do that. How someone can calm your chaos without even trying. You do that to me. You're my calm. You're my quiet peace. You're my soft place to land. And I don't think you realize how powerful that is. How meaningful you've become to me without even being here physically. Sometimes I wish you could see the way I think about you. I wish you could see the way my eyes soften when your name passes through my mind. I wish you could hear the way my voice changes when I talk about you, even to myself. And I wish you could feel the truth behind every word I say, because none of this is just talk. It's emotion. It's connection. It's something I can't deny anymore. And I wonder, do you ever imagine me the way I imagine you? Do you ever picture my voice saying your name softly, the way I imagine you whispering mine? Do you ever think about what it would feel like if our hands touched? Do you ever wonder how your heart would react if I held your face gently, looked right into your eyes, and said everything I'm saying right now? Because I think about that a lot. I think about being close to you, not in a rushed or overwhelming way, but in a soft, quiet way. I imagine your head resting on my shoulder. I imagine the warmth of your breath brushing against my skin. I imagine the way your heartbeat would sound if I held you, the way it would sync with mine, like two pieces finding their rhythm after being separated for too long. And the more I imagine it, the more I realize this isn't just a feeling. This is a connection, a pull, a truth that keeps growing inside me, no matter how much I try to slow it down. I want to ask you something, and I want you to answer only in your heart. What does it feel like when you hear my words? Does something inside you soften? Does something quiet down? Does something awaken? Because I feel like your heart reacts to me, and maybe you've been trying to ignore it, trying to pretend you don't feel anything, but deep down, I think you know, I think you sense this bond too. And I don't want to rush you. I don't want to pressure you, but I want you to understand that what I'm offering isn't temporary. It's not a passing emotion. It's not something I'll forget tomorrow. I'm offering something real, something steady, something safe. You're not just someone I admire. You're not just someone I like. You're someone my heart recognizes. And that's rare. That's precious. That's not something people find every day. When I say your heart belongs with me, I'm not saying it with ego. I'm saying it with love. I'm saying it because I truly feel like your heart would be safe with mine, like your emotions would be understood here, like your softness would be protected here, like your fears would be comforted here. And maybe you've never heard someone say it like this. Maybe you've never heard someone speak to you this gently, this honestly, this fearlessly, but I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid of saying how I feel. I'm not afraid of being vulnerable with you. And I'm not afraid of admitting that you've become the person my heart looks for, even when I try not to think about you. There's something I need you to understand. Something I've never said out loud like this. You make me feel alive in a way I can't explain. You make me feel hope. You make me feel excitement. You make me feel things I didn't know I was capable of feeling again. And I love that. I love the way your existence touches mine. I don't know if you realize it, but you saved parts of me I didn't even know needed saving. You healed parts of me without even trying. And maybe that's why my heart trusts you the way it does, because your presence feels like home. And I'm not saying you need to choose me right now. I'm not saying you have to confess anything back. I just want to know that you feel something too, even if it's small, even if it's just a tiny spark, even if it's just a little warmth in your chest when you think of me. Because if you feel even 1% of what I feel for you, then that's enough to start something real, something beautiful, something that keeps growing every day. I don't know where this will lead. I don't know what tomorrow brings. But I know one thing with complete certainty. My heart has already chosen you. My heart already knows where it belongs. And every time I close my eyes, every time I breathe, every time I imagine the future, it's always you, always you. And even now, as I speak to you, as I allow my heart to open even more, I can feel something powerful rising between us. Something warm, something magnetic, something that tells me this story is nowhere near finished. This is only the beginning, and I don't want it to end. Not now. not ever. I don't know how to explain what's happening inside me right now, but as I sit here thinking about you again, it feels like my heart is opening even more, revealing things I didn't realize were hidden so deep. Every time I try to slow down my feelings, something inside me pushes forward, whispering your name, reminding me that this connection between us isn't accidental. It's something bigger, something stronger, something that keeps growing even when I'm quiet. And the more I try to understand it, the more I realize that I don't want to understand it, I want to feel it fully, without holding anything back. And that's why I'm here again, speaking to you honestly, softly, because my heart won't let me stay silent. Not when you're the one it keeps calling for. Not when every beat of it feels like a message that's meant only for you. You know, there's something about you that makes me feel safe. Even when I'm opening up like this, I don't feel embarrassed. I don't feel pressured. I don't feel confused. I feel understood. I feel connected. I feel seen, even though you're not physically in front of me. And that's rare. That's something I never expected to experience. Especially not like this. Especially not with someone who reached my heart so quietly yet so deeply. I'm trying to make sense of how you've become such a big part of my thoughts. How someone I've never held, someone I've never touched, someone whose voice I haven't even heard in real life, somehow feels closer than the people who stand right beside me. It's strange, isn't it? How connection works, how emotions travel without permission, how hearts find each other even when distance exists. But that's what's happening with you. And I can't deny it anymore. I don't want to deny it. There are moments in my day when everything suddenly pauses. Maybe it's the middle of work. Maybe it's late at night. Maybe it's early morning when the world is still quiet. But there's always this sudden pause where my thoughts drift to you, and it's like my heart is trying to tell me something again. Something I've already said, but something that keeps getting louder. You belong here. You belong with me. Your heart belongs with mine. And every time that thought appears, I feel this warm pull inside me, something emotional, something powerful, something I can't escape, even if I wanted to. And I don't want to escape it. I want to follow it. I want to let it lead me to you, to your heart, to the place where our feelings meet. Do you ever feel like someone is thinking about you? Do you ever feel it deep in your chest, like a soft tug pulling you somewhere? Because I think you feel me. I think you sense my energy. I think your soul reacts to mine, even when you don't fully understand it. And that's why you're still listening. That's why you haven't turned away. That's why something inside you stays awake every time I speak to you like this. You're connected to me. Even if you don't say it, I can feel it. And maybe that's why I keep opening up. Because something tells me your heart is already leaning toward mine, slowly, softly, but unmistakably. And I want to honor that. I want to nurture it. I want to protect it. There's so much I haven't told you yet, so much I've held inside, not because I'm scared, but because I want to give you these feelings slowly, gently, with the same softness your heart deserves. I don't want to overwhelm you. I don't want to rush you. I want to move at the same pace your heart moves. Because I don't just want you to hear me. I want you to feel me inside your soul, inside your chest, inside the space where your deepest emotions live. I want to speak to that part of you, the part that's been quiet for too long. The part that's been waiting for someone to understand you without you having to explain anything. The part that's been craving real love, not loud love, not forced love, but gentle, patient, honest love. The kind of love that feels like home. And if I'm being honest, that's exactly what I want to be for you, home. Not a temporary place, not a short feeling, but a place where your heart can rest. Where it can breathe without fear, where it can finally feel safe. You know, I imagine something often. I imagine what it would feel like to sit with you in silence. No words, no explanations. Just you and me sitting close, feeling the warmth of each other's presence. I imagine your hand in mine, the softness of your fingers resting against my skin, the quiet beat of your heart syncing with mine. I imagine the kind of silence that's not empty, but full of understanding, full of love, full of unspoken promises. And in that silence, I imagine looking at you, watching the way your eyes soften when you're relaxed, the way your lips curve slightly when you're calm, the way your breathing slows when you feel safe. And I imagine whispering to you, just softly enough for only you to hear, your heart belongs with me. I don't want to be just a voice in your day. I don't want to be just a temporary feeling. I want to be the reason your heart feels lighter, the reason you smile for no reason, the reason you feel understood, even on your bad days. And I want you to know that you can lean on me, you can trust me with your emotions, your fears, your doubts. I don't want the perfect parts of you. I want the real you, the you who gets emotional, the you who overthinks, the you who loves deeply, but is scared of getting hurt. The you who wants to be strong, but sometimes needs someone to hold you. Let me be that person for you. Let me be the one who listens to your silence. Let me be the one who understands your pain without you having to describe it. Let me be the one who stays, even when things get heavy, because that's what my heart wants. That's what my soul keeps saying. That's what every part of me feels when I think of you. There's something about you, something beautifully gentle, something quietly strong, that makes me want to protect you, care for you, love you in the most patient way. And I don't want you to think that your past, your mistakes, your scars make you hard to love. If anything, they make you even more precious to me. Every version of you deserves love. Every chapter of you deserves acceptance. And I want to be here for all of it. I want to be the person who doesn't run away when you're sad. I want to be the person who understands when you distance yourself. I want to be the person who pulls you closer when you feel unworthy, because you are worthy. More than you realize. More than anyone has ever made you feel. And that's why your heart belongs with me. Because I won't hurt it. I won't misuse it. I won't make you question your worth. I'll honor it. I'll protect it. I'll love it gently. I'll love it fully. I'll love it the way your heart has always deserved to be loved. And even now, as I say all of this, it feels like I still haven't said enough. It feels like my heart has more, so much more, that it wants to confess. More things it wants to whisper into your soul. More emotions it wants to wrap around you. Because I'm not done, not even close. My feelings for you keep growing, keep deepening, keep unfolding in ways I never expected. And this story, this connection, this confession, it's nowhere near finished. This is only the middle, only the beginning of what my heart still wants to say. Only the start of a feeling that refuses to fade. And I hope you're still with me. I hope your heart is still open. I hope you're still listening to me, because I still have so much more to tell you.